on the beginning of the process or before that, we are already affecting to the carbon footprint and after that. So if this supply chain wouldn't exist, there would be much more carbon in the world already. Inosence Polyol has a special way of manufacturing the end product. We are using plastic waste as our main raw material source. And by that way we can offer the extremely low carbon footprint products to our customers. We are making so-called aromatic polyester polyol, which is used for rigid polyurethane foams. What I mean by that is that it can be used for insulation boards, sandwich panels, one-component foams, etc. On the beginning, we were thinking that we have a couple of guys along with the long experience from polyurethane industry. And we were kind of thinking that what would we do next? And it came or turned around that we could use plastic waste as a base raw material of the main polyurethane raw material, which is polyol. And that was pretty exciting starting point for all of us. So that made us to think a bit more that why don't we start a startup company can actually manufacture high quality polyol for polyurethane industry. That was pretty exciting thought. On the beginning we were thinking that how should we start the company, and it was obvious that with this kind of complicated process we cannot do by ourselves, so we needed a customer umbrella to help us this project. So we decided to contact Finform, and I contacted Henri Nieminen, the CEO of the family company Finform. And it turned out that he was pretty excited about the thought on the beginning.
Finform is a family-owned company. We are manufacturing insulation boards in Salo and 7 other factories which are located in Northern Europe. It was eventually 2016 that Sami from Inosence contacted Henry. So that was excellent timing. It was easy to start the communication and research project with Inosence when they were also located nearby.
When thinking that how Yritys Salo was thinking our path, especially when scaling up this complicated project in Salo, that they were rather helpful in that process, especially when it comes to funding and all kind of permits and authority contacts and that kind of things. When we came here to Salo, at least I didn't have that much network here. I'm coming from Tampere. But in scaling up phase here in Salo, here in Meriniitty, that yes, Yritys Salo people were helpful, very helpful. Inosence has a special supply chain, which is important for this kind of basic polyurethane raw material. That we are using a special cooperation, for instance, with UPM Raflatac, who is collecting special plastics around Europe. And we are shredding those plastics here in Salo and making polyol out of them. And that's an interesting part because then this shredded plastic is then turned to insulation material, basic raw material, and then as we know that the insulation material is then saving energy, and Finform we can utilize our product, which is unique because of the low carbon footprint, and that can be, in other words, used in the construction industry by lowering down the whole carbon footprints. Location-wise, Salo is important to us. Of course, first of all, our first big customer, Finform, is 1 kilometer away, which is making every kind of communication helpful. But on the other hand, we are just between big cities in Finland, Turku and Helsinki, the capital city. All the strategic harbors like Hanko or even Turku or Rauma are quite close by, so if we want to export products to the world, it's easy. So this is a strategically nice place to keep the production.